Mud riding is just in my blood. That's what I've done my whole life. It's truly a lifestyle for me, something I was destined to do, and it's something, more importantly, that I enjoy to do. Gator Waders isn't just a passion for me. Gator Waders is my life's work. It's very important to us that every year we're innovating, we're coming out with something new. We really think about what you would enjoy and what makes your life better, and how can we achieve that. Gator Waders is in its 10th year as a company. We knew that with it being our decade milestone, we had to do something totally creative. For the past few years, we've had people ask us to develop our own camo pattern. So what better way to celebrate our decade milestone than to do just that? We developed our own camo pattern called 7 Camo. And that's just the start of where we really got creative for this year's launches. So not only will you see 7 Camo across all of the lineup this year, but you're going to see a ton of innovation in the remaining products for the things that you truly need and want in your products. When we released the women's camp boots last year, we sold out within hours. We knew that we immediately had a new popular product for us that was going to be a hot seller for years to come. So we immediately started working on men's designs. So this year, men, you finally get your camp boot from us. So we have all new women's camp boots, as well as all new men's camp boots. The camp boot is so great because it's an all-around workhorse. The beauty about the camp boot is that the neoprene not only makes it waterproof and has some warmth qualities to it, so when you're in the fall and winter and you're really needing a little bit extra warmth for your feet, they're perfect. But what the neoprene also does is it acts as a cushion, as an insole. Anywhere that you need a good, comfortable shoe that you might need some water resistance or even waterproof with, it's perfect for. It's something that you can put on with a pair of jeans and your bog hoodie and roll. We call that the cruise combo, and you'll see a lot of that this year because not only are there hardcore mud riders that use it at night, but there's also a lot of people who just go out to these mud rides just to trail ride. And maybe you're not necessarily, hitting every mud hole, going to the steering wheel. Maybe you're just out there to, cruise around, team go around. These are perfect for you. They're comfortable. You don't have to worry about tennis shoes or anything like that. They're waterproof. The cruise combo with the camp boots and the bog hoodie are perfect for you. They're amazing. The next piece in the system I want to introduce is our EVO1 wader. If there was one product this year that we wanted to get right, it was of course our wader.
Dude, it's super baller.
EVO1 stands for the first evolution of a wader for Gator Waders. The number one comment that we always get with our waders is comfort above everything else. The straps on the EVO1 are a brand new hook and ladder system. What's so beautiful about the hook and ladder system is it's a bomb-proof system. For our hardcore mud riders, Velcro has a tendency to wear out. The hook and ladder system is elastic with a TPU ladder system. You can step on them, you can shut them in a tailgate. It's got a stainless steel buckle. The EVO1 wader hook and ladder system will allow you to do all of your adjustments straight in front of you. You just simply look down, slide the hook in whatever slot that is most comfortable for you, and it's done. You don't have to worry about reaching over your shoulder, having somebody else help you. Everything's right in front of you. It's really comfortable. What you'll see in the EVO1 wader is what we call the bib cut. It is basically to where the wader is cut straight across the back of the wader. What's beautiful about this is that with mud riders and ATV riders, you're using your arms and your shoulders a lot. So your upper movement really is where you want a lot of freedom. So by not having any of this material and extra neoprene on your shoulders, it really makes a ton of difference for your comfort. You just feel so much more free when you're sitting, when you're riding, and when you're moving. But not only that, where the wader cuts under your arm, the waders aren't any lower. It just cuts across your back instead of going up on your back. And you're gonna have a waterproof jacket on anyway, so there's really no need for that material. But it also lets you slide your hands into the side of the wader to get into an interior hand warmer pocket. We now put coral fleece that everybody raves about in the bog hoodie for being so comfortable on the inside of that hand warmer pocket. Another evolution is we just put a flip out dry goods pocket on the inside of the wader. It's large enough to put your phone, your keys, your wallet, your chapstick, but it also keeps those protected. So if you do fall into the water or you have an accident or something like that, that dry goods pocket will help keep your gear more secure than it being on the outside of your wader. From there, working our way down, the boots are typical mud tire inspired boots. The tread is really aggressive on these boots. And one thing that we do a lot different than most other wader companies is we understand that you guys are walking in mud. You need something with a lot of traction on it. So the mud tire inspired tread on our rubber boots on the EVO1 waders provides you amazing traction. It's really aggressive. It's really deep lugs. It cleans out extremely well. The boots are also a 600 gram Thinsulate boot, and the neoprene on the EVO1 waders is 4 millimeters. The neoprene doesn't need to be 5 millimeters because it gets to be bulky and too thick for ATV riders, but it can't be 2 or 3 millimeters because then it's too thin and not warm enough for you guys that need it during the fall and winter. So 4 millimeters is that perfect middle ground to where it's still really comfortable, but it's also still really warm and it's going to keep you comfortable in those colder months. So we put a lot of thought from the boot all the way to the straps in the EVO1 wader for one specific goal, and that's to make all of your rides more comfortable. The piece that ties everything together in our system is the bog hoodie. The bog hoodie is a piece we've done for around 4 years, and it's a staple in our off-road lineup. We specifically designed it to be worn with waders, but it's also a piece that you can wear without waders or even as a lifestyle piece just on a normal day. The bog hoodie has a coral fleeced body mapped insulation. What this means is that in the actual body of the hoodie, it's just a super warm, super soft coral fleece lining. The arms in the bog hoodie are a padded insulation. Fleece is not able to be stitched and laminated all over into the arm. So if you've ever had a jacket where you slide your arm in and fleece comes out the end of it, that's why. Also, what we've added this year on the bog hoodie is an internal cuff system. The internal cuff system really does so beautifully is if it's raining, if you're mud riding and you get a lot of splash up on your arms, if you're reaching down to hook a winch cable up, you can cinch that inner rubber cuff system really tight to your wrist, and it helps water from, trickling down into your arm while you're riding, or if you're sticking your hand into the water, it helps that mud from just going all up into your arm. Also new this year for the bog hoodie is our contoured hood. Typically, hoods are really big. It looks like you have a helmet on, but what is so detrimental on ATV riders for that is you're riding and that wind's just constantly blowing your hood off. You're trying to cinch it down as tight as you can. It just doesn't work very well. So the contoured hood on the bog hoodie this year, it has one cinch in the back that you can just pull and then pull the string down and it'll lock it in place. To unlock it, you simply lift the string up and let it go. So it's a really easy adjustment system. When your hood is up, you lose a lot of your peripheral vision. So the contoured hood fits really nice over a cap and it fits around your eyes to where you retain all your peripheral vision. The other change we made on the bog hoodie is obviously the addition of the 7 camo. The bog hoodie is specifically made to pair with either camp boots or the EVO1 wader. It's made to pair with the EVO1 wader by having a hand warmer at the top of the bog hoodie. If you're somebody that's really cold natured, you can put hot hands inside those pockets, and since it's right up against your body, it's just another way for you to stay warm and really comfortable out there. The last feature of the bog hoodie is probably the one that gets the most attention. It's the quick access pocket in the front, right below the quarter zip. It's the perfect place to put your phone, put your keys, or put a drink if you're an ATV rider. We always joke in the office that it just becomes such a habit to put your phone in there, and if you're texting somebody, you're just constantly pulling it in and out. It's just such a great pocket to be able to get to whatever you need to quickly. So the bog hoodie is definitely a piece that ties your system totally together, whether you're a hardcore mud rider that's using those EVO1 waders religiously, or you're a trail rider that just needs the camp boots or Everglade boots all weekend. We're really excited about the 21-22 lineup. We put a lot of thought into each piece and making each piece work together. If our customers go ride and don't think about our products, we've done our job. We want you guys to be as comfortable as possible out there riding, enjoying quality time with your friends and family, and not having to worry about the elements outdoors.